What's up, guys? ArtistVersion1 here, and welcome back to another edition of the Three-Way Dance Wrestling Podcast. And you can't have a three-way dance unless there's three of us. So joining me, as always, returning back from his sabbatical, is Shelby, a.k.a. Shubs.
Hey, Leo, how you doing? What? My number one fan.
You know, we do the...
yeah.
WCW, the simulated shit on 2K and everything. And, like, whenever you have a match now, he's just like, fuck that guy. And joining me, as always, is, I think this is an 80s song. Nick will correct me if it isn't, but nothing compares to you, Nick.
Nothing compares to you. It was 19... not cool.
I know it was originally by Prince, but I didn't know. I don't know.
Yeah, Sinead O'Connor, rest in peace. What's up, everybody?
Yeah. All right, we got a show for you here tonight. Next week is SummerSlam, so you can taste the summer in the air. So we figured we would go in the Wayback Machine and review a classic SummerSlam, since Shelby somehow got out of fucking reviewing Hulk rules with us.
God damn it, Shelby, you suck.
I know, man. He didn't want to be a Hulkamaniac and party with his family and friends and shit.
No, not at all.
I want to be a Hulkamaniac. Have fun with my family and friends.
God, no, that fucking song. But after we got off the recording, I guess we should say last week, we decided that we review SummerSlam 05, which is a very infamous show, which we'll mention later. And of course, we're going to play the games you know and love. It came from eBay, the three-word dance. And plus, we're going to play a new game here tonight, the three-way feud. And I guess two-way, because I'm not really going to be involved. But the feud. If you guys love Family Feud, then you're going to want to hear this. This is going to be kind of fun here tonight. And of course, Vintage Pick of the Week, Time in History, all your little side segments here. But before we get to that, of course, we got to talk about some news, and not a lot of news here. We're going to blow through the news here. So the first thing here, Athena, aka or FKA Ember Moon, she mentioned recently that she would like to see a AEW / Ring of Honor all women's pay-per-view, akin to Evolution and Empower from AEW. So the question is this something you two would be interested in?
No.
All right, moving on here.
No.
I knew it. I knew that was going to be the one you two were just going to be like, nope, got nothing.
There's not a big enough roster for that. They don't have the talent. They don't have the fucking drawing power.
They got Statlander. They got Baker. They got Martinez.
There's three names.
You could see the twitch in my eyes right now. Like
when she gets healthy, they'll have Jamie Hayter. They have Saraya. They have Tony
Khan.
Saraya.
Book the fucking female talent. He can't book any of the talent he has. He doesn't fucking know what he's doing. Somehow he got Booker of the Year twice or three times. Fuck you, Dave Meltzer, and fuck you, Tony Khan, and your shitty ass booking.
If you took all of the women in all of wrestling and put them on a show, I think you could make a show out of like all the female talent, because there's only a select few that are actually decent, in my opinion.
Okay, so wait, let me throw this in there. What if it was AEW, Ring of Honor, and Impact?
No.
Yeah, I still don't know if they're... I mean, I don't know Impact, and
Impact has Trinity, Deonna Purrazzo, Jordan Grace, and the supporting cast.
Okay, take out Impact. What about AEW, Ring of Honor, NWA?
Again, I'm not like... I was an NWA fan for a while, but I don't really pay attention to a lot. If you could somehow manage to get like Charlotte Flair and like fucking Becky Lynch,
realistically,
realistically, it's not going to happen. But there's only so many names I think that could work on that pay-per-view. I think you'd have to have quite the impressive roster in AEW.
I don't think you would sell it based on Saraya, Tony Smith. You wouldn't sell it based on that. I really don't think you would.
No.
But what about the other names like Britt Baker and...
No.
Wow, okay. Interesting. All right. Up next here, there was a trailer that was released this week for a documentary that's coming out Monday about Cody Rhodes, and it's kind of sparked a little bit of interest there. So is this documentary something you guys are going to seek out and watch, or
Yes.
negative?
I don't know if I'll actually seek out and watch, but I'm interested in it for sure. I heard that. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. All right, I'll go ahead. I heard that Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks are supposed to be in it.
Well, so they have allowed footage from their behind the Elite show or before the Elite, whatever the fuck that.
Being the Elite.
That's it. Thank you.
Yeah.
They've allowed footage from that show to be included in the documentary.
Yeah, it's not actually going to be them doing interviews, right?
Yeah,
but still, the fact that they're going to show them is pretty interesting in itself, really. Any AEW content on it will be interesting to see and how they portray that as like, is it going to be like, oh yeah, he went and did this little mud show for a little while, or is it going to be like, yeah, he helped build this massive company? Like, it'll be interesting for sure.
I think it's going to be something like a puff piece, only good. And when it comes to the Elite stuff, I think they're going to paint them in a fucking great big like spotlight, like, oh hey, because I think they might be headed to WWE by the time their deals are done. Apparently there's been no movement on new deals with AEW. They're all up at the start of 2024, if not the end of this year. I mean, we've seen just how much Tony obviously doesn't give a fuck about them.
I don't know. He gave them their theme music.
Yes.
He still lets them play.
But okay, he still lets them play. But come on, of course he's gonna let them play because he doesn't want to lose them. But look at the treatment for CM Punk. That he gets a whole fucking show for himself. Works with the talent he wants to.
Well, they get to work with the talent they want to, and they basically get a whole show.
Well, but it's no. I'm interested in this. I also do want to see this Cody documentary, like simply for the fact, like how well done it is, and considering the history of the situation and why he left in the first place, and then AEW and all that shit. But I do want to see how they paint the Elite, because if they paint them out good or better than that, I think they're going to be at WrestleMania 40. That's just what I'm saying.
I don't think they're going to be that heavily focused. I think it's just going to be like they needed to use the content because something's going on with Cody and they're just going to be in the background. It's still interesting. But
they don't need to be a focus.
But
they just need to be painted in a positive light. That's it.
I think they're pretty much going to ignore the fact that they exist. But I could be wrong.
Oh, I don't think so. But anyway.
Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to it. I might check it out. And the last thing here, a rising star as of late has been L.A. Knight.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I was like, please don't miss this cue. But it turns out he's been rubbing some people the wrong way backstage, and people think it might be hindering his possible push, which, me and Shelby were kind of talking about this before we started recording, considering that he came out, gave a promo saying, I'm going to be the United States champion. Yeah. And then he loses the fucking contenders match for it, which I'm just like, why?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah.
Thoughts? To me, this is the Zack Ryder effect. Because it wasn't WWE that was trying to get him over and he just got over himself, they're doing whatever they can to
it wasn't even LA Knight that got him over. It was like that meme I sent where, like, the fans just picked him as the guy.
But that was the same with Zack Ryder.
Zack Ryder got himself over, though.
Okay, but so did LA Knight.
No, he didn't.
I disagree, but okay.
I think just one day people woke up and was just like, we like LA Knight.
I think he definitely got himself over too. I mean,
I'm not saying anything bad about him.
Yeah.
I just think people were just like, we want to see more of this guy, and you're not giving us enough.
Well, I mean, there is
That's
something to be
fair,
said
but-
about that too. But I think you could make that comparison with Zack Ryder as well.
Eh,
But I do think that LA Knight, and I actually like Matt Cardona, but I think LA Knight is far better than Matt Cardona.
Side note, fuck Matt Cardona. Every part of him. Fuck him.
yeah, what do you got to say about that, Shelby?
It doesn't really matter. I don't really care.
Yeah, you do. Fucking care. And believe it or not, that's the news this week.
Hell yeah.
So now we're going to move into our games you like to play here. It came from eBay and the 3-word dance. And Shelby,
I'm in the lead, bitch.
I was about to say, since you didn't hear last week's show, the scores have reset on
What?
It Came From eBay. They have, but you did win
That's
the
right.
last round. The score was 63-53. But right now, the score is 1-0. Nick in the lead. And like mentioned earlier, I know the listeners don't see our group chat, obviously. But hey, if you pay enough money, maybe you can.
Maybe. Probably not.
Hey, you pay enough. Shit. I'll show you anything you want.
Okay.
But the winner, whoever gets the most points here, and it came from eBay, will have the advantage later. We'll get the question first, I guess would be a better way of putting it, and the feud later on this evening. If you guys are tied, then I'm just gonna pick who I like better.
Oh,
So yeah,
that's kind of harsh.
yeah, I know, right?
I have a feeling I know who wins that one.
So your first 3 items here are: this is a WrestleMania 15 branded Undertaker cosplay set. It comes with the vest, Undertaker vest, gloves, and face paint. And this is all sealed in the package. Or is it a Stone Cold Steve Austin Aqua Blaster with water defense shield?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. And this is sealed as well, and it's basically a big Stone Cold Steve Austin, and it's like a giant water gun, but it's like a shield as well. That's the best way I can describe it to you. Or is it let's go with the WWF Fan Club mail away. You had to mail away to get this item. Duffel bag keychain. It is just a simple keychain in the shape of a WWF duffel bag. Which one of these 3 are going for the most expensive price on eBay?
The Undertaker cosplay set.
Yeah, I'm going with the cosplay set as well.
Ooh, no points.
Damn.
Son of a bitch.
You were actually looking for the WWF Fan Club mail-away duffel bag, going for the price
Fuck!
of
That was my
$70.
fucking second choice.
Of $70. That's what you're looking
Fuck.
Mine was going to be the Aqua Blaster, so I was way off.
Fuck.
All right, your next 3 here are. All right, we mentioned this one last week. Let's throw it back up. The 1991 Big Boss Man Halloween mask. It is just a simple plastic Halloween mask featuring everybody's favorite cop from Cobb County, Georgia. Or is it the 1987 WrestleMania 3 press release kit, which is the press release given out to press, letting you know who's going to be at WrestleMania 3, what WrestleMania is all about, yada, yada, yada. Or is it 2 decks of WWF 1988 playing cards? 2 decks of them, and on certain cards, they feature WWF superstars from the time, such as Mr. Perfect, Jake Roberts, Hulk Hogan, Macho Man, etc., etc. Which one of these 3 are going for the highest price on eBay?
What's the first one again?
The 1991 Big Boss Man Halloween mask.
Oh, shit. The press kit.
Yeah, I was going to go for the press kit as well.
No points.
Really?
Get ready for this. You were actually looking for the 2 decks of WWF 1988 playing cards.
Oh, my second guess again.
Going for the price. Get ready for this. $525
Fuck.
Wow.
for 2
That's
decks of
fucking
fucking
ridiculous.
playing cards.
I figured that was a fucking absurd fucking price. Of course. Great.
And your last three here, let's go with okay, let's go with these. Is it the 1999 Stone Cold Steve Austin Raw is War Kids Umbrella? It is a kids umbrella that features the Stone Cold Steve Austin logo and the Raw is War logo. Or is it the 1990 Hulk Hogan Python Power coffee mug? It has Hulk Hogan ripping his shirt on there that says Python Power, and it also has the original box as well. Or is it... Yeah, you know what? Let's go with this. Or is it the 1991 Ultimate Warrior leather belt? And it also features a belt buckle that features the Ultimate Warrior shape as well. Size 2830.
The Ultimate Warrior belt.
Which one of these three are going for the highest price on eBay?
You're going for the Warrior belt?
Yep.
You know what? Just to be different. Think I'm gonna end up losing, but I'll go for the Hulk Hogan Python Power Coffee mug.
No points.
Oh my
Yes!
God! Are you kidding?
Yes.
The fucking umbrella.
The umbrella, Stone Cold Steve Austin Raw's War umbrella, going for the price of $149.99.
God damn.
All right. Well, since nobody got any points and it came from me today,
Still in the lead.
we'll still we'll put the advantage up in three-word dance. Let's see if you whoever gets the most. We'll do 2 out of 3 on my three-word dances. Let's see if you guys can get them. Three-word dance, if you guys don't know, is a game where we give each other 3 words that could relate to a wrestler and see if we can make the connection. Sometimes they do, and sometimes we just use it to fuck with one another. So let's go with... I'm still doing my backlog. Trying to find one here. Wow. Okay. Okay. Your 3 words are street, fighter, species. Street, fighter, species.
Solo Sokoa.
No.
Oh.
Shit.
No, not shit.
Yes.
Shit? Would you like some shit?
I knew you were gonna.
Shit? Would you like some shit? Street, fighter, species.
God damn it. Wrath.
No.
I just had to say it to get it out of my fucking head. Because I think I know. Oh, maybe I don't know what you're going with here, actually.
Street fighter species.
Street, fighter, species.
Hint.
Hint being, we could be looking right at him.
What?
What?
We could be looking right at him. I'll explain this to the listeners at home once we're done.
Oscar.
No.
Cody Rhodes.
No.
I'm not. I don't. I've got. No. Elias.
No.
The blade.
No.
The screen.
What? No.
I don't fucking know. Because you say looking right at him, we're all obviously looking at
Looking at
screens right
screens.
now.
Good.
Edge.
No.
No, I've got nothing. I
Somebody
fucking
based off a Street Fighter character, isn't it?
No.
No, okay.
Yeah, now I'm even more fucking lost.
Yeah. I thought I was getting somewhere, and fuck.
Give up.
Yeah, fuck it.
Nick, once Nick said it, I was like, oh, fuck, he's there. Street. So what's another word for street, maybe? I don't know. Road? Yeah.
Ah, fuck.
There you go. What is it, Nick?
It's Road Warrior fucking Hawk.
No.
Road Warrior Animal.
Oh, because species. Okay, yeah.
You fucking suck.
And we're looking right at it. For those of you listening at home, we're on Skype, and Nick's actual Skype picture is him and Road Warrior Animal.
Oh, fuck.
You fucking suck.
God damn.
That's why when he was like, the screen, he was like, I don't know, I'm looking at the screen. I was like, oh, there it is. He's there. You know, and then he was just like, I don't fucking know. And I was like, oh, well, there it went.
Fuck. It was on my other screen. I
But
was looking at the words.
But street, road, fighter, warrior, species, animal. There you go.
All right, my first three. Green, strong, heroes.
Hero. Hurricane?
Nope.
All right.
Green strong heroes.
Green strong heroes.
Heroes.
Green strong heroes.
GSH. Green strong heroes.
Green strong heroes. Wait a minute.
Maximum male models.
Nope.
I don't even know where the fuck you got that one from.
Heroes are role models. I don't know.
That was a guess.
Hold on, I think I know what he's doing, but
Do you now?
I think another word for green could be new, strong.
New World Order.
What?
Never mind.
No.
You said that with such confidence, I kind of feel bad.
That was a stupid answer.
Strong heroes. Fuck it. Hint.
This might give it away, but I still love it. Steamer.
What?
Is it Hogan?
Hulk Hogan is correct. Green and strong, the Hulk, the Incredible Hulk.
Ah,
Hogan's heroes. Yeah, and then taking a steamer.
taking a steamer, brother. These walls were yellow. These walls were white. Now they're musty, brother. Courtesy flush.
I could only watch a couple seconds of that tonight, and I was just like, I can't. I just can't.
Okay, so the next three words: bald, metal.
Eugene.
Damn it! Fuck's sakes! It was bald, metal nephew. You fucking suck,
what was it?
Shelby.
Eugene.
Oh, okay.
I got it off bald. Oh, that was great.
Let's go with. Okay, all right. I've been sitting on this one for a while. Three words are brain, brown, shop.
Shop?
Shop. SHOP.
Brain brown shop.
Braun Strowman.
No.
Brain brown
No.
shop. Brain brown shop. Brain brown shop.
Now you're doing it, and you're fucking distracting me.
No, that was on purpose. I was fucking.
Brutus Beefcake?
No.
Bobby Heenan.
No.
Marty Jannetty.
No.
Rain Brown Shop. EBS.
Brain.
And it's not Braun Strowman?
It's not Braun Strowman. And it's not Brain Strowman, just so we're clear.
Or Braun Strowman.
If there was a Braun Strowman. God, I hope this doesn't give it away if y'all knew too much about this, but your hint being Beanie Babies.
Big Brown Shop. Beanie Babies. What?
Okay, good.
Matt Cardona.
No.
The
Don't
other
even
one.
want to. Don't even know how you fucking want to fathom that, guess.
Just action figures. I mean, Beanie Babies aren't action figures, but thought there was a chance he might collect them.
Okay.
Kane?
Kane?
Yeah.
No.
Big
Brain
Brown
Shop.
Shop. Brain
Beanie-
Brown Shop.
Your hint being
Brain.
Beanie Babies.
Chris Nowinski.
No.
Chris Benoit.
No.
Fuck, I have no idea. I fucking... What?
Yeah, I got nothing.
Don West.
Oh,
Brain
'cause
for
he
brain
sold-
cancer.
Yeah.
Oh,
Brown for brown bag special on the TNA shop. And before TNA and all that stuff, he you can look this up too. It's
The
fucking
Home
insane.
Shopping Channel.
Yeah,
The
he used to
shopping
pimp out
channel.
Beanie Babies, and oh my god, the energy he brought to selling Beanie Babies is insane.
I think the energy he brought to selling most things was insane.
Oh my god, but
What did he do? That strike to his face. He just hit his fist with his face. What was that, Mike? That was a punch, Don.
was a punch down. But I'm serious. Go look up him selling Beanie Babies. It's fucking insane.
All right, my next three. Tackle, accept, handle.
Except
Except, like, we're starting with an A or an E.
An A, so I accepted something.
Okay. Tackle, accept. Roman Reigns.
Nope.
And
oh, I don't know.
tackle, accept, handle. Tackle, accept, handle.
Handle.
Tackle, accept. Tackle, accept, handle.
You keep saying hangle.
Accept, handle. Tackle, accept, handle. Tackle, accept, handle. Handle, accept, tackle.
That never works for me. Do you really think it's gonna work for you?
I'm fucking with you. Do you not fucking understand that right now? I'm trying to fucking hint.
Your hint being dead.
Undertaker?
Undertaker is correct. Tackle,
What the
accept,
fuck?
and handle are all synonyms for undertake. And he's a dead man.
Fuck. Fucking. Okay. Next three words. Jim. Like G-Y-M. Jim.
Oh, okay. I wrote J-I-M.
No, you didn't. Fuck God.
Well, fucking
Jim.
just...
Basketball. Dance.
MVP?
No.
Big Show?
No.
Mr. Perfect.
No.
Gym, basketball, dance.
Montez Ford?
Nope.
Angelo Dawkins?
Nope.
Why do you assume it's a black person?
Oh, they wear the basketball jerseys, or at least Angelo does.
There's plenty of white people who wear basketball jerseys too, so fuck off.
Wow.
We're not racist here at the Three-Way Dance Wrestling Podcast, folks. Just so you know.
We're not?
No, we're not.
Okay.
Unless you're Australian. Fuck them.
Those fucking Australians.
I'm kidding, Australia. We love you.
Kind of. Only because we have to.
Shut up, Sheldon.
Well, to be fair, there are no Australians who listen to this. So, I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, so fuck the
Hey,
Australians.
they're not with that attitude.
Well, it's not
Maybe
that
that
we
will
have
become our
attitude. I
hottest
read
market.
the analytics every week.
That might become our hottest market now, just because you said that.
I hope so.
We'll have to start recording this at like fucking 8 o'clock in the morning.
They'll start buying hats and fucking all this other shit.
Is it Matt Hardy?
No.
Basketball. You know, I'm going to go on a limb here. Is it Layla?
Nope.
Mark Henry.
Nope.
Hint.
Hint being assistant.
Stacy Keebler?
Nope.
Robert Stone.
Nope.
Assistant.
Oh. Maybe not, actually. Reggie.
Nope.
No.
Fuck, I got.
You're gonna really hate me if you don't get this.
Ron Killings?
Nope.
I don't know
Yeah,
how he'd be
okay.
an assistant, but...
I got nothing. Oh! No, that wouldn't make sense. Oh, fuck it. Tajiri?
Nope.
Fuck, I got nothing, man.
Yeah, fuck, I got nothing.
Gym, basketball, dance, and assistant are all types of coaches. Jonathan Coachman.
Clever.
Yeah. Damn.
All right. My last one here. Let's go with. All right. Your 3 words are ninja, razor, strap.
Oscar.
No.
Yeah.
You know, if you didn't want to play this week.
Aw, I didn't know that was an option.
Ninja strap Oscar?
No, ninja, razor, strap.
Okay. Ninja razor strap.
1, 2, 3, kid.
No.
Nah.
The blade.
No. I will say you're close.
Scott
with
Hall.
1, 2, 3, kid. No, you're close
Scott
to Scott Hall.
Kevin Nash.
No.
Fuck.
Aldo Montoya?
Shh.
No.
Close to Scott Hall.
Oh,
Shawn Michaels.
Shelby's doing it again with 1, 2, 3 kid. He was in that row of seats with Aldo Montoya. He said, fuck, I'm going to go get a beer.
Al Snow.
Oh, no, fuck. Went to the parking lot.
Fuck.
Diesel.
Nope.
Shawn Michaels.
Oh, nope. You got
I
in the car
said
and run.
that.
Fuck. Oh, did you? I missed it.
Ninja. Razor.
Close with 1, 2, 3, kid.
Sharp.
You're in the same time frame. Let's put it like that.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured.
Road Dogg?
No, not Road Dogg.
Hakushi.
No, not Okushi.
Tori.
No, not Tori.
No, this is
Kane.
like early fucking 90s WWF.
Not Kane.
Isaac Yankem.
Not Isaac Yankem.
This might be going a little bit farther into the year, but the Sultan?
No.
Yeah.
Saba Simba.
No.
Hint.
Your hint being that might give it away. Backlash.
Razor. Sure.
Ninja. Razor. Strap. Your hint being Backlash.
Sabio Vega.
Omos.
There you go.
Ah!
Son of a
Ninja
bitch.
because he was Quang the Ninja. Razor because he hung out with Razor Ramon. Strap because he had the strap match with Steve Austin, and he was at Backlash this year.
Quang was the name I was looking for. Fuck. All right. My last three.
That means Shelby gets the advantage in the feud later.
Fuck yeah,
Oh.
I'm the favorite.
I still have the lead, and it came from eBay, though, bitch.
Yeah, that doesn't matter at this point. It's all about
Yes, it does. Fuck
it's all
you.
about the feud.
It came from eBay is every time. So why don't you tell me how the feud matters more than it came from eBay?
Because it's over and I can't win it tonight. That's why. My
That
next-
doesn't count.
Okay there, Jesse. My next three. My last three, actually. Michael. Peel. Devlin.
What?
Would you like me to repeat?
Yes.
Yes.
Michael. Peel. Devlin.
JD McDonough?
No.
Michael Peel Devlin. What?
Who the fuck is MPD?
Peel Devlin. JD Devlin. Jordan Devlin. Michael Peel Devlin.
Wait a minute. JBL?
Nope.
Damn.
Michael Peel Devlin. MPD. MJF.
Nope.
Where the fuck did you pull that one out of?
I don't fucking know. I'm trying to think of random shit right now because I have no fucking clue what this means.
You know, if you could maybe lose the attitude, I was just asking a question. Yeah, that's real adult right now.
Just doubling up on
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Sure. Real adult right now. Yep. Good.
Michael, Peel, and Devlin.
Hint. What the fuck?
Florida.
Oh, that fucking helps.
I know, right?
The Judgment Day.
Nope.
All right. I give. Fuck it.
Yeah, no, I've got another. I fucking. You can have
Michael, Peel, and Devlin all have the first name of Jordan. It's not Michael Jordan. It's not his first name, but Jordan Peel, Jordan Devlin, And Florida, one of the cities in Florida is Orlando for Orlando Jordan.
You can go sit over there.
I am
Time
sitting
out.
over here, thank you.
Time out,
Write that
bitch.
down. So don't
Time
forget.
out, bitch.
You can go sit over there. That's the quote.
Fuck. So the last 3 words, and these might be kind of a fucking obvious one, but I don't know given how tonight is gone. Ladder, tattoo, north.
Rey Mysterio?
Nope.
Ladder, tattoo, north. CM Punk?
Nope.
Josh Woods.
Nope.
God
What?
damn it. Damian Priest?
Nope.
I was thinking ladder. He had tattoos. South of heaven, opposite of,
Michael Elgin.
No.
Huh?
Wasn't he in a tag team called fucking something the North?
That was Josh
No.
Alexander and Ethan Page.
And Ethan Page, yeah.
Ethan Page.
No.
Josh Alexander.
No.
Yeah.
Ladder, tattoo. Tattoo.
Jeff Hardy.
Nope.
Matt Hardy.
No.
If you got it on Matt Hardy, I was going to be pissed. Mostly for not saying it. Ricky Starks.
No.
Tattoo. Trish Stratus?
No.
Becky Lynch.
No.
Damn it. Zoe Starks.
No.
Fuck. Hint.
A lot of hints tonight.
Hint being former WWE Tag Team Champion.
Odd.
Shawn
come
Michaels.
on. No.
Joey Mercury.
No.
Bret Hart.
No.
Johnny Nitro.
No.
The fuck?
You're gonna hate me when I tell you who it is.
Brian Kendrick.
Nope.
Paul London.
Nope. Too far back.
Too far back.
Jimmy Uso.
Nope.
Jey Uso.
Nope.
Former WWE Tag Team Champion.
Oh! Fuck this game.
Kevin Owens. Oh,
Nope.
he's a current.
Closer.
Yeah. I have a feeling I know what North is supposed to be. I'm just trying to
I don't know
think.
if you do.
Obviously, you don't know. You fuck.
If
Sami
you knew what
Zayn?
it was, you would have already. Nope.
This isn't really how this game's supposed to work, but is North for North American champion?
Yes.
Yeah,
Adam
I thought
Cole.
so.
Nope.
Bronson Reed.
Nope. Come on. Think about it.
I'm trying. Dominic
Ladder,
Mysterio.
tattoo. There you go. Dominic
yes.
Mysterio. Fuck.
Who was it?
Dominic.
Dominic Mysterio, you took way too fucking long.
Who's the ladder at?
The ladder match for the custody of Dominic.
Oh, okay. All right. So that was the 3-word dance, fucking apparently on fucking expert mode tonight.
Yeah, there was only one where we didn't get the fucking hint, and that was the one I guessed right away.
We had to pipe it up a notch.
Yeah.
So after that, we like to move on to a segment here where Nick usually has some things that he wants to get off his chest or out of his ass in this point. So Nick, what's up your ass?
The current situation involving the United States Championship on SmackDown. Because what the fuck? You had the perfect opportunity to launch LA Knight to the USA or the US Championship. Face versus heel. Great promos could have been had. Fucking great moment at SummerSlam. LA Knight wins. Everybody's happy because he got a belt. Yay, we can forget about this later in the eyes, well, in WWE's eyes. But no, let's he'll deliver a promo, but then lose in the 4-way to Rey Mysterio. And now it's Rey Mysterio versus Santos Escobar. So let's have LWO versus LWO. Face versus face. It didn't need to be this way. And even and adding to that, fucking Santos beat fucking Theory in a non-title match. So why in the fuck does he now have to beat Rey Mysterio, his fucking teammate, to get a title match? It's shitty booking. Fuck. That's what's up my ass.
Okay. All right, now we're going to move on to our review of SummerSlam 05. But before we get to that, we got to give a quick shout out to the great people over at MoviesAreUSA.biz, where you can head on over and find those hard to find TV shows and movies that have never been released on physical media or haven't been released on physical media in quite a long time. Find those streaming shows you like to watch that don't want to pay $15-20 a month for to watch, and just grab a copy of it on MoviesAreUSA.biz. Like currently, I am watching 13 Reasons Why on Netflix. If you don't want to get Netflix just to watch 13 Reasons Why, pick up the whole series in one swoop. MoviesAreUSA.biz. And on top of all that, you can use our checkout code, which is 3-way. The word or the number, doesn't matter which one you use, because both of them are going to save you 50% on your purchase. Don't try using both of them for 100 because it doesn't work. That has come up, by the way. Yeah. But you will save 50% on your purchase. And on top of all that, you're going to get free first-class shipping and international listeners, Canada, France, all those countries who listen to us. You're also going to get free first-class international shipping as well. You no longer have to pay the exact shipping fee, and you can still use that checkout code 3-way. You can pick up, and if 13 Reasons Why is not your thing, hey, there's over 3,500 titles to choose from. Movies, TV shows, Broadway musicals are on there. Fuck, you might even have audiobooks at this point. I don't even know anymore. He's got so much stuff to choose from. But head on over to MoviesAreUSA.biz today. Let them know that the 3-Way Dance Wrestling Podcast sent you and save 50% on your purchase. Get that free shipping. Get all the stuff that you like. Don't want to pay all this fucking $10 here for that streaming service, $15 here for that one, $20 for that one. Just pick out the ones you like. Get it all on Blu-ray. Then you get to keep the shit. You know, you can get DVD too by request, just for the movies though. Don't try it with TV shows. You can get the movies out. Head on over to MoviesAreUSA.biz today. Let them know that the 3-Way Dance Wrestling Podcast sent you. All right, so let's get into SummerSlam 05, coming from Washington, D.C. JR, the coach and king for Raw, Michael Cole and Taz for SmackDown, and of course, Cabrera and Hugo Savovich for Spanish, which I found it weird that they shot to the Spanish announce team before they went to SmackDown.
Yeah.
I found that weird. Plus, they did the fucking national anthem and shit, which I know they do that for WrestleMania and they make a big deal about it, but they only do this patriotic bullshit when they're in DC. You know? I did like the opening package. I will say they made me hype for Hogan versus Shawn Michaels all over again.
Yeah.
Like I was watching the show and I was like, okay, I'm hyped for this match again. I can't wait. You know. So we open up with the United States Championship match. Chris Benoit challenging OJ, aka Orlando Jordan. And I mentioned this in the group chat, so I'm going to mention it here again. But Michael Cole referred to Chris Benoit as the Game. Did y'all go back and hear that?
I did,
I
and
didn't catch it.
I hear what you're saying, but I mean, I've heard commentators refer to other wrestlers as being game, like they're ready.
Yeah, but he didn't say, game. He said the Game.
He said game. He didn't say the game. He said game, Chris. Oh no, he did say the game.
Yeah, because he said Orlando Jordan stole a win from Chris Benoit, from the Game Chris Benoit at whatever fucking pay-per-view you mentioned the month before.
Yeah, I mean, again, like I see what you're saying, but I also see what he meant by it. So, I mean, it's a minor thing.
Anyway, and in my opinion, I don't know if you guys will agree with it. You probably won't because you never do. But Orlando Jordan, I think, had so much potential.
No, I'd agree with that to a point.
I'd agree with that.
Oh, okay. All right.
If they didn't shit on him once, it was like, here's Benoit. Like,
yeah, I was about to say the bell rang, and then the bell rang, and I just wrote that happened. 1.5 stars.
1 star for me. It was just like, come on, like, did we really have to do it this way?
And didn't they do this like 3 more times?
Yeah, they were all on SmackDown, I think, though.
It was what Benoit could do to beat Orlando Jordan in 25 seconds or less. Like, he went for a piss the one day, or the one week. He made coffee. Like, I forget what the other ones were, but those were 2 examples. Like, it was just fucking way to bury your fucking talent that you've been building for this time.
Yeah, it probably wasn't the right way to do that. For what it was, I did enjoy it, though, and maybe because it was just Benoit, but I gave it a 3 out of 5.
What?
Yeah, you would.
Yeah.
That makes sense. You fucking would. 25 seconds of shit. Bury a top,
I mean, it wasn't
bury a young star, and then, here you go.
I knew Benoit won this match, but I could have swore this was the match where they had a time limit, and they had to get like a certain amount of time.
25 seconds. That's 3 stars.
I just heard Shelby's soul. I just heard Shelby's soul like crush when I said that.
every single time.
Shelby, if you for some reason knew Dave Meltzer and you shared match reviews with him for anything, he would likely have a stroke.
Oh my God, I would pay good money to make that happen. Just to watch Shelby and Dave Meltzer sit down and just me call out matches and watch those 2 rate them.
Okay.
Young Bucks, very different on AEW
would have a stroke. Sure.
Young Bucks versus John Moxley and Adam Page. Shelby's like 1 star. Shelby's like 1 star. Meltzer's like 5.
Apparently, he gave Blood and Guts a lower rating than he gave FTR versus Juice and what the fuck's the other one's name?
Jay White.
Jay White, yeah.
Yeah, he gave Jay White and them. He gave them
5 1/4, I think, wasn't it? Yeah.
It's still 5 1/4 for a TV match.
But he gave Blood and Guts like 4.5, which he said before is basically the same.
That's basically the same as 5 stars. No, it's not. It's not even mathematically the same, you fucking asshole.
Next up, we have the very first matchup in the Edge and Matt Hardy feud.
For fuck's sakes.
I wonder how many of those punches were potatoes.
Yeah, it's hard to say because apparently they had kind of squashed it by the time they actually got in the ring, if you believe anything that...
I don't. I doubt that. I fucking doubt that.
If you believe anything that Bruce Pritchard says, but... And you know what? I would believe it because...
Blubbery face. I love you. Fuck right off.
You wouldn't really want to throw 2 guys in the ring that actually hated each other or wanted to beat the shit out of each other. It'd make for good TV. Well, actually, probably wouldn't even really make for good TV. But
well, you got to think a part of them. They hired back Matt only because of fan outcry. So
and they had a good feud on their fucking hands too.
Yeah, that too. They figured
Yeah.
that money. So you got to think a part of, somebody had to go to them and be like, listen, I know you two are going to throw potatoes. Like, don't kill each other.
Yeah. I mean, they
You know?
probably partially did that just to get the feud over too, right?
Yeah.
Make it look even more real, right? But yeah, I see what you're saying.
Like,
The
listen.
package on it was fucking great, though.
Yeah,
like the opening package.
Somebody had to go to them and just be like, listen, you two have to work too, Yeah, the package was good. I like the spear through the ropes. I think that was like the cleanest spear through the ropes Edge ever hit.
Mm-hmm.
Hell of a bump to the floor by Hardy. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Like he hit the fucking ring post and then just collapsed to the floor. The match ending on a TKO, I thought was a horrible start to this feud.
Yeah.
Just horrible. I mean, you could have did a double count out, a double DQ, something.
A double count out would have been good. Or a double DQ for that matter.
A TKO win for Edge, I just thought like...
Yeah.
You know what? It got over more of the Matt Hardy will not die because, like, he was still alive.
Yeah.
It got that part over. So, I mean,
2.5 stars.
This still pisses me off that Matt Hardy lost. It still pisses me off that after all that, they went with the TKO. 2 stars.
I mean, yeah, it was a little anticlimactic with the finish. I get where they were going. Matt losing the first one felt a little flat, but it was still a very vicious match until the finish. I gave it a 3 out of 5.
All right. So coming up next is one of the other infamous matches on this card, that being Eddie Guerrero versus Rey Mysterio in a custody of Dominic ladder match here. Taz mentioned his son on commentary, who's now in AEW, and Dominic is now the North American champ. Look at that shit. Fuck, we're old.
Mm-hmm.
And Cole at one point said both of his kids were adopted, which I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Is that true?
I don't know.
I don't know why he would lie about that on commentary.
Yeah, it just was weird. I was like, holy shit. Okay.
Nice springboard dropkick by Ray. How did Eddie's neck not break off that seated senton to the floor is beyond me. That would have been a boss power bomb by Eddie had he fucking not fucked it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. That helo onto the ladder. God damn, that hurts me just looking at it.
Yep.
Hell of a bump by both on that ladder contraption, like where the ladder just crumbled and shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that somehow hurt Ray more than it hurt Eddie. Nice 619 on the ladder and then into the leg drop. That was good.
I don't think giving a 619 to a ladder would hurt your opponent more than yourself, though.
That is true, though.
I don't know about that.
But it's a great visual.
It is a good visual, but yeah, that kind of boggled me a little bit.
Great reversal by Ray into the powerbomb off the ladder. Great powerbomb off the briefcase by Eddie. I know I was watching this on Peacock and they edited it out. Where the fuck was Vicky?
Yeah, it just went like silent and they like kind of panned the camera away from him.
I did like the finish though, with Vicky coming out eventually and pulling off Eddie and everything. If you put away the kooky fucking gimmick of they're fighting for custody over a child,
which is funny. I didn't know that like Ray actually was the one that suggested that in storyline.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, if you watch the opening package, they show it in the opening package. Father of the Year.
But if you put away that fucking kookiness of it, like they're fighting over a child in a briefcase, whatever, and shit like that, it's a pretty good ladder match. I really enjoyed this. 4 3/4 stars.
I give it 4 stars. I really enjoyed it. There were certain points I cringed at because, it's 18 years old, out of date at this point, and it's like they could never get away with this shit now, but the match itself was good. It's a fucking 4 stars. Match of the fucking pay-per-view.
What?
Wow. Yeah. All right. I'm not as into ladder matches anymore, but I will say this was one of the better ladder matches I've seen in a long time. It had a reason, even if it was a little extreme. It was one-on-one, and both competitors were very serious throughout it. They wanted to hurt each other, and they wanted to win, which is... there's a lot of hokiness, especially in these days ladder matches, but nothing insults my intelligence. Plus, it was 2 Hall of Famers. I gave it a 3 out of 5.
Yeah, so question then. So when it's like 6 people in a ladder match, you hate when all 6 of them are grabbing for whatever it may be, Money in the Bank, title, whatever. So why doesn't it bother you when 2 men reach for the same thing?
It's... No, that's a fair point. That's a fair point. I'll give you that one. I like one-on-one matches better than multiple man matches. That's the only reason I can give you.
Okay. I still think 3 is kind of low, but whatever.
That's
all
fair.
right. Coming up next, it is the battle for the gold medal. Eugene taking on Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle was having his Kurt Angle Invitationals on Raw, letting people compete for his actual gold medal. Eugene made his return and actually won the gold medal, and they're having a rematch here. Fucking bastard.
You must have liked the beginning, though, where Angle just walks up and slaps the shit out of him.
Okay, listen. So, for those of you listening at home that need a little bit of context, if you're a new listener or anything, before we started doing this podcast, I used to have a show way back when called Wrestle Talk. Before Wrestle Talk on YouTube was actually a fucking thing. And I was actually trying to get a wrestler for the show. Long story short, I eventually got Chris Masters. We had an interview with him, whatever. But I actually emailed Eugene. And I was like, hey, we do this show. It's not very big. We'd like you to come on. Da, 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 da. He sends me an email back. Says, yes, I'll do it. And I was like, cool. We do it at this day, at this time. But I can accommodate any time. That'll help you and everything. And never heard from him again. Fucking ghosted me. Fucking like a fucking Tinder match, man. Just fucking ghosted my ass. You know? So since that day, I fucking hated Eugene. I used to be a huge Eugene mark. Like fucking Triple H versus Eugene at SummerSlam 04. Fucking phenomenal match, in my opinion. You know? So, when this match happened, I was like, man, this could be a show stealer when it first happened. So, anyway, with that being said, Kurt Angle came out. Fucking Pyro was late, by the way.
Uh-huh.
And boy, these fans turned on Eugene quick.
No shit. I was kind of shocked, actually.
You know?
I was like really shocked.
I wrote down, they turned on Eugene, just like I did.
Quicker than you did, though.
Yeah.
It was like 2 seconds into the match.
And then I wrote down, back then I was mad at how this turned out. Today, not so much. Although I will say, this was short, but like, Eugene got all of his shit in.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he got in the leg drop or the rock bottom.
It shouldn't have been long. Eugene shouldn't have been competitive with Kurt Angle.
But that's what I'm saying, though. He got in all the shit. He got in the rock bottom. He got in the stunner. He got the Eugene up, you know, or quote unquote, you know, for the impolitically correct people, he got to do the retard strength thing. You know,
Yay!
Let's call it what it is. That's what he was doing, people. You know, and then Kurt Angle got to beat him up, couple close near falls and everything. This was actually more enjoyable than it really had any right to be.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, I give it 3 stars.
I could only give this 2. It
Wow.
didn't really. I just looking back on it, it just didn't sit right. It didn't. It was out of place. No, 2 stars at best.
Correct result. Didn't overstay its welcome. Angle beat the shit out of Eugene, who got a little comeback that apparently the fans didn't want. And Angle got the tap out victory. Good stuff. 4 out of 5.
Yeah. I would have went 4 if Eugene never ghosted me.
But I will say, too, and like, forgetting about the main event here, how good would this have been if they did Angle Michaels 3 at this show? Because they had the match at WrestleMania, then they had the Iron Man match. I think it was like Backlash or something. And then they could have did the
they
final.
had to get submissions. And
I mean, you're kind of right. Whenever it's Angle and Benoit, every time. Every fucking time. But,
Go ahead.
no, that's it. I'm done.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Coming up next here, it is the speaking of rematches, rematch from WrestleMania 21. Randy Orton versus The Undertaker. And God damn, I miss Randy Orton's original theme.
Yep.
God, it's such a good theme.
Hey, nothing you can say, nothing's gonna take what you've done to me. Fuck yeah.
That's a good one. Nice hip toss by Randy. Nice reversal to the old school by Randy. Hell of a boot by Taker. Taker put some stank on that fucking boot, man. Oh yeah, I wrote down nice attack on leg after Taker putting it on the rope, and by which I mean like Taker got his leg on the rope, and Randy Orton saw it, and like with no wasted motion, he like leapt up and started attacking the leg and everything. I thought that was just like genius how he did that. Undertaker did a flatliner. I had no idea that move was in his repertoire. Okay. Orton hits a drop kick out of the snake eyes, which is really good. I really like the finish of this. I really like Bob Orton coming back out of nowhere and everything. I like the WrestleMania 21 match better, but this was decent. You know, that 3.25 star. Hello,
Nick.
Oh, this one, 3 stars. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, a little slow, but not bad. Would have liked to see Orton hit Taker with a low blow, but having Bob Orton interfere was great too. They could have probably done both, but whatever. Right result for sure. 3 out of 5.
Okay. I actually got to see Bob Orton at that last pay-per-view they did with the last pay-per-view Eddie Guerrero did. They did the handicap casket match.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That was pretty cool to see live.
No Mercy, was it?
Yep, No Mercy.
Yeah.
Which NXT is now reviving.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Yep. All right, next up, the WWE Championship is on the line as John Cena defends against Y2J, Chris Jericho, and a nice spinning heel kick by Jericho, and 2 matches in a row with a foot on the rope spot. Found that kind of. And damn, this is like a couple months after WrestleMania 21. It sounded like the fans were already starting to turn on Cena.
There was a little bit of it for sure. I thought it only started at the Triple H feud, but apparently it started before that.
I thought it started way later.
I remember during WrestleMania 22, like the build and stuff, people were starting to boo Cena. I remember then. I just didn't know it was quite this early.
Yeah, shit. And I love how Cena got the FU on Jericho, and I'll admit the crowd was hot for it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, although I will say, like overall, to me, it kind of felt like an overhyped Raw match. It seemed like a Raw match where they're like, you know what, we're not doing this tonight. I'll see you in 2 weeks. You know, that's what it felt like to me. You know, you could have threw this on a 2-week. Have people wait 2 weeks on Raw to see it, and it would have been this.
Well, they did have the match in another 2 weeks, I think it was. When Jericho was fired.
Jericho gets fired one, that one.
It was the next night.
Was it the next night?
To that.
Oh, was it?
We'll get to that. That's my fact of the week. We'll get to that.
Okay.
With that being said, they're 3 stars.
Yeah, 3 stars for me for the same reasons. That it was like a greatest hits from the 2 of them, but they worked well together enough that they could put together a decent match, even though you knew what the outcome was going to be.
Clear babyface, clear heel. Cena was fighting from underneath. Fans were fucking into it. I fucking loved this match. Honestly, match of the night. I gave it 5 out of 5.
Wow.
Yeah, I was fucking digging this match.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Coming up next here, Batista defending the World Heavyweight Championship against John Bradshaw Layfield. And see, a barricade spot. That means something.
Did you hear Batista's entrance? fucking Tony Chimmel's announcing him. Here is the world heavyweight champ, and then like the fucking explosions just get too loud for anybody to hear him. I thought it was
Oh,
hilarious.
yeah. I did hear that, yeah. Because I was wondering, I was like, why did he just trail off like that and then JBL attacked him?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, why did JBL just scream the match type at Batista? Like, he was, like, kicking Batista at one point, and he just yells at Batista, "No holds barred!"
It's kind of like Kojima.
Yeah, it was just like a random thing to yell. You know, like he like kicked him or like hit him with something, and he was just like, "No holds barred." I'm like, why?
Or
Why?
Jericho yelling Naito. Naito! Naito!
Kojima.
Oh, God. Can somebody bring back the clothesline from hell?
Yeah.
Man, he hit Batista with it, and I was like, God damn, I kind of missed that move.
There aren't many guys that be believable in doing it, though. There's not that many hossy guys anymore.
Yeah.
There are some, but
you know
not
who
like
could probably
JBL.
bring it back? If you
King.
you probably haven't seen him, Shelly, but Nick probably has. You know who I think could bring it back if they build it right? Odyssey
Blue King.
Jones.
Odyssey
I've
Jones-
seen
yeah,
a bit
actually,
of
you know
Odyssey
what?
Jones.
You know?
I think Odyssey Jones could do that if they build him up, but they won't.
Yeah,
I think Veer Mahan could do it too.
Oh, yeah. Veer Mahan. Yeah, that's a good one.
But here we are.
I did like the finish. Come on. Yeah, you got like a good Batista palm on some stairs. But again, I mean, you know, the JBL character never really did it for me. You know, it was more interesting than Del Rio. I'll give it that.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, 3 stars.
2.5 for me. I couldn't get. It was hard to get behind it, even though it wasn't not entertaining. But it was hard not to expect Batista to win that. So it was just kind of like, oh well, okay.
Exactly what it should have been. It felt like a fight where the furniture was getting in the way. The finish was impactful, and they didn't overuse weapons. The big spot on the stairs finishing the match was great. I rag on no holds barred matches a lot, but if you're gonna do one like this, I think this is the way to do it. I gave it a 4 out of 5.
Of course.
All right, and in the main event, it is Showstopper versus Icon. Hulk Hogan versus Shawn Michaels. And, yes, I love this. The bell rang, and I will say they tried getting that Rock Hogan moment, and it didn't really, you know.
Happen.
They got a little bit of it, but not like Rock and Hogan, you know what I mean?
On Hogan's entrance, did you see them swap the camera to Shawn and he's doing the shovel?
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, why the fuck is he doing a shovel? I started writing down LOL and oversell on a shoulder block. LOL, the turnbuckle oversell. LOL, oversell. And I just fucking stopped writing it down.
I think
then I just
then
off to the side, I wrote down HBK didn't oversell. He didn't oversell 3 moves. That was the back body drop, Hulk Hogan bringing him in the hard way, and a back suplex. Those are the only 3 moves I saw that he didn't oversell. Everything else was a fucking oversell.
Coachman had the best call on commentary all night. Shawn Michaels has too much energy tonight.
I found it weird that the fans just randomly started chanting, "We want Brett."
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
although it was an expert level heel move that like they showed Shawn saying like, "You want Brett?" and he goes right back in the ring, just locks in a sharpshooter.
Well, the week before too on Raw is when they did the fucking thing where he went to the ring and they played Bret Hart's
your
music.
daddy, Montreal?
And then he didn't come out, and Shawn's just laughing in the ring, so that's probably why they did it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Who's your daddy, Montreal, man?
And
oh yeah.
Yeah, because they were in Montreal that week. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
The big boot sell is just incredible. And for those of you listeners who have never seen this match, this was supposed to be a 3-series match between these 3.
But
of
Hogan
course,
said that doesn't work for me, brother.
Doesn't work for me, brother. So they turned it to a 1. And of course, Hogan had to go over. So Hogan did. So Shawn's response to this was to oversell like a motherfucker during this match. And it made the match just 10 times more better than it could ever be. And it fucking great. I love every second of this match. Some people will say that the overselling takes away from it, and I'm not one of those people. Maybe one of these two cats here will say that, which I wouldn't be surprised if they would. In fact, I think one of them are going to.
Is it
But
me?
me, I fucking love every second of this. 6 stars.
3.5.
God damn it, you suck!
It was built up huge, and then it was just Shawn Michaels overselling, because that doesn't work for me, brother. We can't have 3 matches, dude, because if I lose the first one and then win the second, that means I still lose 1 time, dude. So we can't do that, brother.
This
What
match
do you
was
think,
actually
Shelby?
This match was actually not that bad. I don't remember it being that long, and Michael's selling was a little over the top. But if you consider, we watched that Royal Rumble '93 match that he had with Marty Jannetty.
Yeah.
He was pretty over the top in that match too.
Yeah, but not like this.
Not quite like this, but still, he was always he always sold really big for guys. And the other thing I wanted to bring up too, and again, I know what you're going to say when I say Bruce Pritchard, but I was listening to him talk about this match, and apparently it was originally supposed to be a 3 series, like we know. But he said there became sore feelings when Hogan had to win the first one, and then Michaels overselling, and then Michaels coming out the next night on Raw and saying that Hogan was too young or something like that, which hurt Hogan's feelings and all this other shit. And apparently he said that fucking Vince McMahon was the one who fucking canceled the second and third match.
That's bullshit. It was Hogan that fucking canceled that.
I'm just saying.
It was that doesn't work for me, brother.
My favorite thing is if anybody ever saw the Heartbreak and Triumph documentary on Shawn Michaels, where Shawn is just is Hulk Hogan okay with this? And Vince said, Terry's business.
Mm-hmm.
I just Terry's business.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think there's still a lot of backstage with Vince McMahon too on this, why it didn't go to 3 matches, but it doesn't matter at this point. This was fucking hilarious. I gave it a 4 out of 5.
Oh wow, that's actually higher than I thought you were gonna get.
It was actually a decent match too. The middle part was actually really good.
Yeah, because there was actually some blood and this fucking. I love this.
It felt a little bit like an old school match mixed with a Hogan match. It didn't really feel much like a
when
Michaels
people
match.
ask me, they're like, "What's your favorite Shawn Michaels match?" I'm like Hogan and fucking Michaels.
Well, I mean,
you can have. Don't get me wrong, Taker and Michaels at WrestleMania 25, phenomenal match. I'd probably put that one right behind it.
Mm-hmm.
You know. But fucking this one right here with a bullet is just so good, just because of that fucking overselling. The big boot, he took a boot, got up, ran around, did a flip, and got in position for the leg drop.
Even the leg drop was just the way his legs go up on the leg drop was what?
Yes! Oh my god, it's fucking great.
It's funny though. This obviously isn't the only time he kind of acted a little prissy in a SummerSlam match.
Vader?
Yeah.
Vader. Yeah.
Vader was 100% him, though.
He
didn't need to be a dick. But that was a different time, too, so.
Yeah. Oh, but
that was a different time, brother.
Fucking love this match. And yeah. So, that was SummerSlam 05, which 2 of the most infamous matches in WWE history, of course, the custody of Dominic ladder match, which, you know what, I didn't mention this during the match, but I like how during, I understand maybe you could play off he was a kid then, but during that match, Dominic's like, oh, I don't want Eddie to be my dad, and but now that he's grown up, he's just I wish Eddie was my dad,
It's fucking amazing.
So, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do we give SummerSlam 2005?
5 at best.
This might be my highest rated pay-per-view ever. I gave it a fucking 9 out of 10. I fucking loved it.
With the exception of Chris Benoit and OJ and the Edge and Hardy thing, I think that's what brought it down for me. I'm going to go up 1. I wrote down 7. I'm going to go up 8. I'm going to go to 8.
Wow.
Because, I mean, the match, because some of the matches weren't, other than those 2 matches, none of the matches were God damn, let's go.
Yeah.
There were no matches where I'm just oh, fuck, I got to sit through this.
Yeah, no, 100%. I agree.
I think OJ and Chris Benoit could have had a more competitive match. Yeah, but
Sure.
they did their reminiscent of Hogan. I mean, not Hogan, Warrior and Honky Tonk Man. I didn't like the finish, the Edge and Matt Hardy, but they did their thing and everything. Everything else, it was fine. I wasn't like, God damn, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm gonna go 8. And you can't. He did a flip out of a big boot.
I like how you and I are like closer in like rating than Nick. Like you and I are never that close.
He did a flip on a turnbuckle cell.
And?
Oh my God, it's awesome!
A lot of people do the turnbuckle flip, but
Oh my, no, like Hogan took his head, and right before he did the head, he jumped on the bottom and then
sorry,
flipped
yeah.
out. Yeah.
Now,
That's that fucking Ric Flair bullshit.
Yeah. Now I know what you're talking about.
Oh, so good. Anyway, so that was our review of SummerSlam 05. Next week, we're going to be talking about SummerSlam 2023, and I am looking...
Actually, no. Next week won't. It'll be the week after, so we might want to do NXT Great American Bash next week because it's this weekend.
Oh, yeah. I would love to hear Shelby bitch for 2 hours. That'd be great.
Well, hey, why not? It's something different.
Yeah, we haven't done an NXT. I don't think we've done an NXT show since like fucking Halloween Havoc last year.
Yep. I don't think so.
Did we even do Halloween Havoc last year?
I don't think we did.
Like 2022, I think me and you did it.
I don't remember it. Oh, I think I do remember it actually. It had that fucking ambulance match or whatever.
Yeah. That's
yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, I guess we'll do that. I guess. Wait a minute. Doesn't that come on this Sunday?
Yep. The debut of Gable Stevenson versus Baron Corbin.
All right. So I guess next week we're doing Great American Bash. Then we'll do SummerSlam 2023, and then we'll probably do something more funner. Not that wrestling isn't fun, but
that can be.
Yeah. So now we're gonna move into a couple segments here, and then we'll play our new game, The Feud. But first, we like to go into Nick's Fact of the Week, where he usually likes to regale us with a little factoid or a little story, something that you may or may not know about, and he's already given us a hint as to what it could be. So, Nick, what's your Fact of the Week?
It was the Raw after SummerSlam 2005 that marked Chris Jericho's start of his first departure from WWE, losing a loser leaves match versus John Cena. Chris Jericho actually legit left WWE until late 2007 on that show.
I remember that. Didn't they haul him out didn't they put him in a garbage truck?
No, that was Bischoff in December of that year.
And now we like to move on to Shelby's. Don't make me regret saying this, but Shelby's Today in History.
That is correct. July 28th.
Oh, shit.
I've done this for like a month straight now, and you are finally getting it
right.
right.
Well, I didn't want to say, and then today be the day where you're just like, well, not really.
It's not going to happen unless there's like no Today in History, but I mean, it's like, over a century of wrestling, so there's got to be something. All right, anyways, here we go. July 28th, 1997, Alex Wright defeated Chris Jericho to win the Cruiserweight Championship on an episode of Nitro in Charleston, West Virginia. I didn't really know a whole lot about Alex Wright. I've been watching a lot of Reliving the War from wrestling. I think Wrestling Bios is what it's called. Yeah, and he actually looks pretty interesting. I might have to check him out a little bit more. July 28th, 2003, Molly Holly won the Women's Championship from Gail Kim on an episode of Raw taking place in Colorado Springs, Colorado. And
wait. Say that again?
Molly Holly won the Women's Championship from Gail Kim on an episode of Raw taking place in Colorado Springs, Colorado.
That doesn't sound right.
All right, let's fact check this. I don't fact check these. I usually just think that they're true.
That might be a downfall.
That might be. If this proves to be wrong, then I'm probably going to start double checking. I
swore she lost. I could be wrong, but I could have swore she lost that in a fatal 4-way at Bad Blood to Lita.
Now I'm only getting.
I don't know.
Oh, there we go. I was only getting the fucking current women's championship, which doesn't follow the same
lineage.
Yeah. Divas championship, women's championship. Yep, there we go. This is the right one. Then I gotta swipe through all the fucking past champions to get to. She lost it to Molly Holly.
Yeah, I'll be damned.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Doesn't
Fair
say
enough.
much about the match, but anyways. And in 2007, Carl Gotch passed away at the age of 82 in Tampa, Florida. Carl Gotch, one of the kings of Japan wrestling, the god of wrestling in Japan. He was known as.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Good to know.
Yeah.
All right. Now we're gonna play our new game here, The Feud. If you guys know Family Feud and everything like that, then you'll probably know how this game is played. So, since Shelby won, well, I guess 3-word dance in this case, he will be asked a question. I have written down for this one, we have the top 7 answers on the board. And for this, it's mainly going, well, for this question, he's going to have to really know myself. You know, I'll think of better questions if this game really works out, but I think it should work out. So, Shelby, we have the top 7 answers on the board. And that is, name a wrestler that I hate the most.
Eugene.
Strike 1.
Damn. All right. I know who my second one would have been.
No, you get 3 strikes before we pass.
Oh, okay. Matt Cardona.
There it is. Number 3 on the board. Keep going.
Karrion Kross.
Number 2 on the board. Keep going.
I'm out of names already. This is not fucking good.
Come on.
Yeah, I know. Fuck it. Brock Lesnar. Yeah.
2 strikes. Nick, be prepared to steal.
I'm out on it.
Who the fuck do you rag on a lot?
God, one of them should be really obvious to you.
Obviously number 1, but I'm just trying to think of who the fuck it is right now. Nick knows the fucking answer too, doesn't he? Oh,
I know 2 of them.
Yeah. You know what? Just to keep the game moving. CM Punk.
Strike 3. Nick, we're moving over to you. I'll repeat the question
Alberto.
Oh, damn.
Del Rio.
If Alberto Del Rio is on the board, you will successfully steal. Show me Alberto Del Rio.
Yeah.
There he is, number 4.
Eugene's not on there, really?
You know, I honestly forgot about that.
Kelly's the other one, isn't it?
Wait, this is bullshit.
Number 7 is the Butcher.
Really?
Kelly.
I don't remember you ragging on him that much.
Abdullah.
I can't stand him.
Oh, Abdullah.
Number 6, show me heel Randy Orton.
No,
Number 5, after a recent interaction with this person's made the list. Show me Steph DeLander. And number 1, Abdullah the Butcher.
Abdullah.
Yeah.
Butcher. All right. Your next question, Nick, we're going to go over to you since you successfully stole. Top 5 answers on the board. If you ask someone who doesn't watch wrestling to name a wrestler, who do you think they would say?
That's such an easy one.
The Rock.
Yeah.
Number 3. Go again.
John Cena.
Number 4.
Fuck.
You ask someone who
Batista.
doesn't... Strike 1.
That one's a little surprising, but...
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Number 2. Number 5 might be a little controversial because remember, I'm just picking these answers to be like, okay, this sounds right.
Right.
If you ask someone who doesn't watch wrestling to name a wrestler, who do you think they would say?
The Rock.
You already said The Rock.
Fuck.
We have Stone Cold at number 2, The Rock at number 3, and John Cena at number 4. Top 5 answers on the board.
Oh, fuck. I don't...
Show me fuck!
Well, why don't you tell me? Because I don't know. Why
Name
don't
somebody.
you tell me?
Is that who
Shall
you're
be for
naming?
the steel.
Is that who you're naming, Jesse Ventura?
Yeah. Obviously.
And
The one.
strike 2. Get one more. Nick.
Brock Lesnar. Because I have no idea.
And all right.
I'm kind of
Shelby,
surprised with that one too.
Shelby, for the steal, if you ask someone who doesn't watch wrestling to name a wrestler, who do you think they would say?
Fuck.
Hulk Hogan.
If Hulk Hogan's on the board, then you have successfully stolen and you have tied with Nick for this game. Show me Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan, number 1 answer.
Fuck.
Show me who's at number 5. This is
I'm
who I thought.
surprised.
This is who I thought would be number 5. Number 5, Ric Flair.
That's somewhat fair, I suppose.
Yeah. All right, Shelby, you have now this last one. I think is going to be really hard.
Oh boy.
Giggity.
Yeah. Top 8 answers on the board, Shelby. In my opinion,
Oh great.
who are my hottest women in pro wrestling today?
God damn it.
No.
Today.
Yeah, let's say no past women or anything like that.
Ah shit.
Fuck.
Oh, this is not going to be good. This is not going to be good at all.
Top 8 answers on the board.
Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte
All right.
Flair, number 5.
Deonna Purrazzo.
Hold on a minute. Jordan Grace.
Well, it's not your turn. Shut up.
All right.
One, Shelby.
I'm just going to go with it then. Jordan Grace.
Strike
Okay,
2.
that was a mistake. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. She doesn't. I don't think this one's going to work because I don't think she currently wrestles, but Nia Jax? Yeah. I was like, I know she came back for something, but.
Nick, let me repeat the question real quick. In my opinion, who are my hottest women in pro wrestling today?
Lacey Evans.
If Lacey Evans is on the board, you have successfully stolen
Lacey Evans.
and
Fucking
you have
bored.
won this game of the feud. Show me Lacey Evans. Number 1 answer. There it is. Number 8. Show me number 8. It is Xia Li. Number 7, Tiffany Stratton. Number 6, Mercedes Martinez. Number 4, Britt Baker. 3, Raquel Rodriguez. And number 2, Tessa Blanchard.
Tessa.
Right. Yeah, there we go. So that was our new game, The Feud. Maybe I'll have some better questions next time around there. That was interesting. And Nick wins the first game of The Feud there. There we go.
Yes. Suck it, bitch.
Take these games a little too personal.
Yeah, we
Good
do.
retaliation there.
We definitely do.
Well, no, Nick does.
Super.
Oh, I do too. Especially when I'm winning.
All right, next up, we're going to move on to our final segment here on the Three-Way Dance Wrestling Podcast, the Vintage Pick of the Week, which is usually a show, a match, a segment, promo. It could be anything wrestling related that we think you guys should go out and seek out and watch. So, Shelby, what's your Vintage Pick of the Week?
Talked about this match before. I'm pretty sure it's been a Vintage Pick of the Week before, but it's going to be again. SmackDown 2005, Eddie Guerrero versus Rey Mysterio in a steel cage match. Fucking glorious.
Good match.
Mm.
Good match. Okay, so my Vintage Pick of the Week is from Monday Night Raw, June 27th, 2005. John Cena, Shawn Michaels, and Hulk Hogan versus Chris Jericho, Christian, and Tyson Tomko.
Oh, that's the match where he turned on him, isn't it?
I think so.
No,
yeah.
I thought it was a tag match.
No, it was
just like
it was a tag match with Cena or it was Hogan and Michaels versus Angle and Carlito that it turned on.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, because they showed it in the package.
In mine, I mean, you can watch the match too if you want, but you mainly want to watch it for this moment, and that is Shawn Michaels catching Shelton Benjamin with that glorious sweet chin music off the springboard.
That's like my go-to if I'm showing somebody wrestling that's never seen it before.
Yeah.
It's that match because it's like it's nice and quick and it's like high impact and it's got a beautiful finish.
Oh, God. Yeah, the match is good too. Like I said, the match is great too. But like, if you just want to see like a good shocking moment in wrestling, just watch that super kick at the end there. It's so good.
Yeah.
Well, and the whole thing is only like 14 minutes, so like including their entrances. So like it's a very easy watch.
Yeah. Good.
Just throw that on every now.
Good match. Good moment.
I gotta watch that.
It works both ways. If you want to watch a good match, watch that. If you just want a shocking moment to watch that super kick. You know. Plus, I like the rematch they had, where like he tried to do it again, and Shelton was like, not this.
Yeah.
Time. You know. They had a rematch, and it was great.
Yeah.
There's the bell, so we know what that means. That signifies the end of the Three-Way Dance Wrestling podcast this week. And as stated earlier, apparently we're going to review NXT's The Great American Bash next week. Been a long time since we did an NXT show, so that should be thrilling. So, and then after that, we're going to do SummerSlam 2023, and then maybe after maybe we'll do a movie after that. My hand is feeling up to it, you know. That sounds really weird out of context because of my surgery 2 months ago.
We're not watching porn for a podcast.
No, because I had surgery on my hand, so it was kind of hard to write.
My hand is feeling up to it.
Yeah, no, it sounded bad out of context. So maybe we'll finally do. Maybe we'll do The Condemned. Maybe finally.
Ooh.
You know, I know we've been pushing that one off for a while.
Good flick.
You know, yeah. Because what was the movie? Oh, Jesse Ventura Story.
Yeah.
And before that, we did Nutty Professor.
Why don't you tell me what the last movie was? Sorry, that fucking can't. Okay.
All right, so that's going to do it for the Three-Way Dance this week. For Shelby and Nick, I am the ArtistVersion1. Until next week, be breezy.